In Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, the challenges and discoveries that uh, the challenges and discoveries that Luke faced in the previous two films, A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, come to a head, and he is forced to finally make his own decision as to how he wishes to continue his training as a force user. And while he yearns to go down the path of the Jedi, there are elements that are pulling him in toward the dark side. Those elements being his father, Darth Vader, and the Emperor. And in my point of view, I saw this as the daily struggle of people like you and me, just trying to live and do good on a daily basis. And as someone who follows religion and pursues their own religion, I found this movie fascinating, and I found Luke's journey through it fascinating. And while he ended up coming out on top, and his belief in the ways of the Jedi never, while they did waver a little bit, he ultimately understood that while this path may have its struggle, this is the path that I need to be on. That was Luke's motivation. And honestly, this movie has made me, if I wasn't a Star Wars fan already, this movie really has made me a Star Wars fan. With this imagery, and to add to that, the villainous side, the Empire is an allegory for the Nazi Party. While it's not as prevalent in this set of films, it's really shown in Andor, which I will give you a review of next week. But the Emperor was also where I really recognized, oh yeah, this dude's evil. This dude is basically Satan. Yeah, I had this is gonna sound weird, but I had a smile on my face for how scared I felt about the Emperor. Because that's why I love movies. I love movies because they allow me to discover things that I may not have realized before. And if it's movies that I have seen before, but I'm returning to and I never noticed them, then it feels like it's a whole new journey. And that's exactly what it was for me in my journey with the original Star Wars trilogy. And another character, while Luke was great, another character who I was really fascinated with was Han, because I believe Han is a perfect example of someone who doesn't really believe in anything, honestly, but then he has a moment where something happens to him, and then he's ultimately saved from that problem. And that problem being him being frozen in carbonite, and then him luckily being saved and defrosted, which while he was just going through the motions with the rebellion and saying, "Yeah, I'll help you as long as I get this," kind of quid pro quo situation, he eventually realized that, yeah, this is the way that things are supposed to be. And I don't know, I just found it fascinating. And I I look forward to, well, like I said, I'm watching Andor right now, but I personally look forward to anything Star Wars that comes out in the future. Um, Thank you.